Hello friends. Now let us take up the concept data hierarchy. This is the most fundamental and the important concept that every IT student must learn and master this concept. I may take maximum 10 minutes time to explain every bit of this concept using real life examples. Here, your focus should not be limited to understand. You must own the concept and will be in a position to explain it to others with clarity and confidence. That should be your goal. Now, let's come to this. Data hierarchy from bit to database. Actually, in this many layers are there you can find. There are 8 layers: bit, byte, character, field, a record, file or data structure, and database. If you analyze that, small data is composed as a organized data. Ultimately, it is developed as a meaningful information system like a banking system, etc. All that. Now I explain everything in detail. Now I explain the building blocks of data. This is divided into two groups: basic units and structured units. In the basic units, there are 4 elements: bit, byte, character, and word. First, let us start with bit, BIT. Actually, the full form of this is binary digit. In this context, one very important thing I have to tell you. Actually, everybody knows bit, they use it like a buzzword. But only thing is, some place you may be asked what is the full form of bit. If you cannot answer, your value is undermined. That's why contextually you get the complete information. The full form of bit is binary digit. Okay. Here, what is binary? Binary represents 2. Here, in the binary language, there are only 2 characters or 2 digits, 1 and 0. Actually, you may wonder, with the 2 characters, how a language, how data is formed and all that. Here, one example I have to give you. English consists of only 26 characters. If you take any Indian language, more than 100 characters are there. So, how language is formed? The same way, subject to a scheme with 1 and 0, with a binary, a language is formed. For every data item, the binary pattern is there. Binary pattern is divided, and here some technical information I have to give. In electronic circuit, 2 states are there. One is on, second one is off, and 1 is represented by on, 0 is represented by off. This information you must require. This is basic information. Bit is the smallest element of data. Next one, byte is the basic unit of data. Every byte consists of 8 bits. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 bits. So, what you have to understand, a byte is composition of 8 bits. Next one, character. Character means a meaningful data for a human. On keyboard, you can find many characters. For every character, we have a meaning. Being humans, we give a meaning. A is having a meaning, hash symbol is having a meaning or purpose, 5 is having a meaning. So, here, how this language is formed. It's a simple example I give you. One thing I am telling you, don't learn anything abstractly. With examples, you learn. Now, I give you 3 data items. They are A, second one hash symbol, 5. How bit pattern is there for all the 3? For A, the bit pattern is 1. Just understand, you need not remember all the things and all that. So, this is the A's bit pattern. And as far as hash bit pattern is concerned, this is the bit pattern of hash symbol. And as far as 5's bit pattern is concerned, 0, 0, 1, 1, and 0, 1. This is a bit pattern. Whatever character you find on the keyboard, for every character, there is a bit pattern. These bit patterns are formed according to a coding scheme. There are prominent coding schemes. One is ASCII, second one is Unicode. Okay, that much knowledge is enough. What you have to understand, a byte is a collection of 8 bits, and each character is stored in a byte. And every character is having a meaning for humans. Thereafter, word. Word, you know that, is a composition of characters. Actually, without and, book, man, a person, all that by composition of characters, we form a meaningful word. That you have to understand. Thereafter, I explain the structured units. The first one is field. Field represents single meaningful data item. Single meaningful data item. Suppose your name, it is a field. Your age, it is a field. Your height, it is a field. Your weight, it is a field. So every single meaningful data item is called a field. Thereafter, record. Record means a collection of fields. Now we see regarding a student, we are forming a record with serial number, name, age, height. This is a record. So how you can understand? A record is a collection of data, collection of fields. Thereafter, file or data structure. Actually, here there is a collection of records. Collection of records are there. Just a simple example I tell you. By that you can understand. There are 3 terms of exam, and each time 5 papers are there. This is the term 1, this is the term 2, this is the term 3. Here marks are there: 52, 91, 73, 61, 65, like this and all that. What you call? This is a record. This row is called a record. The collection of the whole thing is called a data structure or a file. Here you see 3. It is what we call a table. That is data structure. Thereafter, the final thing, the database. Database is a collection of organized data. Suppose this is a table belong to one student. Actually, in the class, 60 students are there. That is a collection of tables and all that. That is known as database. Using database and all that, information system like a banking system and other information systems are developed. Now, I reveal a simple secret which drives away your fear whenever you see a big information system having millions of data items. That is very simple. Any big information system or database you take, it is a composition of small, well-organized data items. For this purpose, in order to make you to understand it easily, I give a simple example. Actually, in a college, 5,000 students are there. 5,000 students, and each student is having 3 terms, and each term is having 5 papers. Okay, this is term 1, this is term 2, term 3. This is well organized in a table. Okay, now a student's marks are stored in this table. There are 5,000 students. 5,000 into 15, 7,500 data items. Not only that, many other details are to be stored regarding each and every student. So this is a database. This is a collection of well-organized data items which can be accessed easily and managed easily. That way you have to understand definitions and all that. This is a database. Here 5,000, there may be 50,000 or 5 lakh students. There is no issue at all. If you analyze this is a composition of small data units, but they should be well organized. These are organized in tables and all that. That's why it can be access any data item. Suppose this data item is required, it can be accessed very easily, and it should be modified. Already 52 are there by mistake, and it should be made 62. It can be managed. So in that way you have to understand. Any big system is a composition of well-organized small units. Finally, for the better clarity, I am showing an example, students' marks table. Here, 3 terms mainly I am going to explain: field, record, and data structure. Here you see field. Field represents a single meaningful data item. Here you see 101, student's ID is a field, name is a field, subject name is a field, mark is a field. So for each student, 4 fields are there. By composition of 4 fields, what we call, that means each row is called record. How many records are here? There are 3 students, 3 records are there. For each student, 4 fields are there. For each student, 1 record is there. So 3 records are there. Whole thing together, what we call a table, that is a data structure, or we can store it as a file. Okay, and database means collection of these tables and all that. It may be hundreds, thousands, or millions. That is called database. In this manner, finally, simple tip I give you. Whenever you have to explain a technical concept, don't try to explain it totally technically. You take an example, like this example you take, with reference to this example, you can easily explain. Always, I follow the system. If you adapt the system and all that, you can explain concepts with a clarity and confidence to others.